You had just graduated and started
Then
working.
you picked up a 5-year-old
She claimed
girl.
she was your daughter.
And she even said your future wife
was the company's CEO,
Yao
Come on.
Xing.
I heard of time
But
travel.
the daughter coming back
and
from
showing
the
up
future.
at my door?
After
That's
getting
new.
ready, you drove off.
You headed straight to Old Master
Grandpa,
Xiao's home.
come on.
I'll take you for a checkup. The old man didn't even look back. I'm strong enough to fight tigers and dive after
medical
dragons.
checkup?
Keep your money for yourself, kid.
If you run short, just ask Grandpa.
My monthly pension is over
I'm saving it
10,000.
all for you.
I
Let out
can't
a
spend
sigh.
it all. You knew this stubborn old man
So you
wouldn't
put on
move.
a
heartbroken face. That would be such a shame. This is a family benefit from my company, a top private hospital check-up
If we don't
package.
go,
As
it'll
soon as you
expire.
said
Man
that,
suddenly
spun around. I'd
Really?
already booked the
It'd be
appointment.
rude
to be late.
After he got in the car,
Old Master Xiao took
took out
out the
his
voice
phone.
button in his card player group. My eldest grandson is far
He
too
insists on taking
filial.
me to that
First hospital for a
I
full
couldn't
body
stop him
checkup.
at
Young
all.
people these days are too filial.
So annoying.
When you brought Grandpa into first
And
hospital,
through the VIP center
Old Master
doors,
Xiao was stunned on
the
the
hall
spot.
was
wide and spacious. The floor was polished
A
until
faint
its fragrance
shone.
floated
Every
in the
nurse
air. Smiled and offered one-on-one
Why did this
guidance.
feel
more like a five-star hotel. Old Master Xiao looked
Fan.
wary.
Something feels off about this place.
Don't tell me you've been scammed.
You helped
Grandpa sit on the sofa. Don't overthink it. My boss is generous and has money
She
to
gives
spare.
us
Only
the
the
old
best
man's
benefits.
best
Then
laid
you
up.
must hold on to a boss like that forever. Never let her go.
Got it?
After all the checkups were done, it was already evening. The blood test and ECG results came out quickly. There was nothing
for the more
seriously
detailed
wrong. Cancer screening and
Those
brain
would take a
CT.
few more
Once he
days.
heard he was fine, Old Master Xiao instantly
All
couldn't
right,
sit
all right.
still.
Hurry
I told
up
you I
and
was
send me
fine.
back.
I still need to battle Old Key for
Just
300
as you
rounds.
reached
the door, your
you
phone
picked it
rang
up
and looked. Yao Xi? Meanwhile, Yao Xi was discussing a partnership
What
on the
was
second
supposed to
floor
be
of a
an
restaurant.
ordinary
The
business
memory
location.
suddenly rushed
That
back.
day,
You had sat not far away, making the girl across from you laugh happily. She couldn't hear what you were talking about. The girl's eyes were clearly
And her mouth
shining. Never stopped
The more
moving.
Yao Xi
The
thought
more
about it,
an inexplicable irritation
felt like a
rose in her
tangled knot
chest,
blocking her heart.
and drained it
Then she
gloomily.
poured herself another
when
one.
Yao was shocked,
What's wrong with
from the
President
side.
Yao?
She drinks during business
But
dinners.
she's never
Sure.
drunk this fast.
Why does she look like she just got dumped? After the partners left, when Yao noticed that
first,
President Yao's eyes had
she
gone
was clearly
unfocused,
drunk.
President
Let me
Yao,
take you home,
you've had a
but
lot.
Yao
Xi shakily took out her phone and called the number in her contacts. You
Xiao
take
Bai.
me home. When you rushed to the restaurant, you gently held her arm.
You felt the burning heat from her
You
skin.
were surprised. President Yao actually got drunk from a company
didn't seem
dinner.
right.
After you walked out of the
evening
restaurant,
breeze
Yao
brushed
Xi,
past,
who
was
had
suddenly
been
hit by
forcing
the alcohol
herself to
all
stay
at once.
upright.
Onto you.
Looks like I can only call a driver.
You
helped her into the back
The
seat.
car
drove steadily through the
Yao
night. Xi leaned against
Her
the
cheeks
window.
were
flushed
her
red.
usually
cool eyes looked misty and
Somehow,
watery.
she looked a little charming.
Then she muttered softly, "Hot." Then she impatiently tugged
Your
at
eyelids
her clothes,
started
Hold
twitching
on.
like
We're almost
crazy.
at Yao Xi seemed
Her voice
completely
became
drunk.
soft and sweet.
Hot. It feels sinful.
All her reach
you
for her
quickly
clothes
grabbed
again.
both
Calm
her
down.
hands. There's someone else
Hey,
in
hey,
the
hands
car. Caught. Yao Xi stared at you hazily for
Xiao Fan,
several seconds.
let go of me.
It's so hot. You were genuinely getting
No,
a headache.
mind your image
But she
in
rubbed
public.
against you like a child. Her voice was full of grievance. Then
Looking
help
at
me.
Yao Xi in front of you,
So different
you
from her
suddenly
usual
found
self.
it funny.
So you took out your phone and opened the
screen,
camera. The IC CEO had flushed. She even
cheeks.
pouted slightly, as if deeply
Come on,
wronged.
President Yao. Give the camera a peace
Yao
sign.
Xi obediently did
All
as she
right,
was told.
President
When
Yao.
she's drunk, she's just like a
Her
five-year-old.
brain has
gone completely
Tell her
single-threaded.
to do anything,
and she does it without
You
question.
couldn't
help complaining. Her
drinking
looking at
manners
the Yao
are
Xi
bad
on
as
her
her
sleeping
sleeping
habits. She
different
actually
from
looked
usual.
strangely cute.
When you reached the parking
you
garage,
half carried, half dragged her out. The moment her feet touched the ground,
she
Yao
pushed
Xi
you
suddenly
away.
opened
I'm
her
not
eyes.
drunk.
Her dazed
You
eyes almost burst out laughing. The
Here it
classic
comes.
line every drunk person
You
must
pointed
say.
at the
yellow parking line.
That's straight, right?
Walk along this line. Let's
Fine,
see.
I'll
she
walk.
took the first step with proud confidence.
On the second step,
On the third,
she veered
she
left.
suddenly swerved right. After a full S-shaped
Her
snake
legs
gave
walk,
out.
You
and she
reacted
nearly
fast and
fell.
caught her.
All right. I believe you're not drunk. You just wanted to give the ground a passionate
By now,
kiss.
Yao Xi was leaning
Her
in
mind
your
had
arms.
turned into a complete
She had given
mess.
up thinking entirely.
You shook your head and crouched down. I'll carry
Drunk
you.
Yao
Xi wrapped her arms
Your body
around your
stiffened.
neck. Before you could even adjust your
You felt
mindset,
her leaning on your shoulder.
like a clingy little animal.
She
She sniffed you and whispered, You smell
Then
so
she
good.
smacked her lips in
Your
satisfaction.
movements
Yao Xi
froze.
murmured again. What about that woman?
What? I mean, that woman.
Every hair on your body stood up.
You whipped your head around.
The area was empty, with only a
What
few lights
woman?
on.
Don't scare me
Then,
like that.
At 100-meter sprint
carried
speed,
Yao Xi
you were
back
just
home.
about to put her on the
But she
sofa.
clung to you tightly and
Let
refused
go.
to let go.
We're
If you
home.
don't let go, I'm charging you.
But she narrowed her eyes and stared at
Then
you
she
for a
said
few
word by
seconds.
word,
Like
I
her.
don't.
After saying that, she
Her
went
breathing
completely
evened
limp.
out
You
as
poured
she
a
fell
glass
onto
of
the
water.
sofa.
Thinking about it, Yao Xi was off today.
Normally, she was sharp and cold, strong, guarded,
But
and hard
today,
to approach.
she had
Not
changed
only did
completely.
She
She
drink
even
herself
asked for you by
senseless.
name to take her home. Something about this was definitely strange.
Thinking back on all the
With
little
what she
details
said
on the
just
way,
now, I don't like that woman.
no way.
Could the IC CEO actually be jealous and possessive? You quickly took a sip of water
Wait,
to
if
calm
she
down.
were any
Isn't that
other
right?
innocent young
This
girl,
kind of thinking would make
but
sense.
the other person was Yao Xi.
She has seriously signed a whole pile of
And one
cohabitation
clause even
agreements
said
with
not
the
shook your head
other
hard.
person.
Exactly. The female CEO
That's
simply
the
can't
only
hold her
reasonable
liquor.
explanation.
Put
Yao Xi a
Drink
glass
some water,
of warm
then go
water,
upstairs
but
and
she
sleep.
only turned over
And
buried her face into the
using
sofa
action
cushion.
to refuse communication.
You truly had no other choice.
Sure enough.
You can't reason with a drunk
You
person.
put down the
glass and carried
You
her
realized
up in your
the female
arms.
CEO barely
Her whole
weighed
body was
anything.
soft,
Just
limp,
as you
and
stepped
burning
onto the
hot.
stairs,
In your
her
arms,
voice was
kept
very
rubbing
soft.
around.
You lowered your head.
Yao
What
Xi
did you
kept
say?
her
She
eyes stubbornly repeated, "My face needs
As she
makeup
said it,
remover." Her tone even
My
sounded a
skin
little
will be
wronged.
ruined tomorrow.
You gently carried her
Then
into
you
the
grabbed
bedroom.
cotton
pads and makeup
Following
remover.
a phone tutorial, you started
After
wiping
wiping
gently.
You leaned in for a look.
What's the difference between removing it
Could this
and
be
the
the not
legendary
removing
bare
it?
face
The
makeup
beauty.
remover
You
only
touched
wiped
Yao
off
Xi's
some dust.
still
You were
burning
just about
forehead.
to find
When you
hangover
heard
medicine.
soft footsteps
No
behind
one
you,
was wearing pajamas.
rubbing her sleepy eyes.
Daddy, I heard your and Mommy's voices.
You raised a finger.
Mommy is asleep.
Let's be quiet and not wake her.
The little girl leaned by the
and
bed.
poked Yao Xi's cheek with her
Mommy's
tiny
face
hand.
is so red.
Yao Xi seemed disturbed.
She frowned.
Then pulled the little girl by the bed
Holding
over
her
in
tightly
one motion
in
and mumbled
arms.
unclearly, "Mine."
My Nono. Nono
She
was
struggled
stunned.
a little and
Her
realized
voice sounded
she
wrong.
couldn't get
Mommy,
free. "You're hugging me too tightly."
I can breathe.
But Yao Xi only nuzzled
kept
the little
murmuring,
girl. All of it is mine.
Nono gave up,
Her little
struggling.
hand patted
In a
Mommy
tiny
gently.
adult tone,
She said, "Mommy,
Sleep.
be good." After that, you spent
Before
a lot
finally
of
pulling
effort.
the nearly suffocated
After the
Nuo
little
Nuo
girl
out. You
caught her
asked
breath
softly.
"Want to go back to your
Nuno
room
shook
and
her
keep
head.
sleeping?" Mommy
I
doesn't
want to
feel
stay
well.
with
Then
Mommy
she touched
too.
Yao Xi's forehead.
Mommy is so
she sick?
hot.
Seeing the little girl's face
And
full
those
of
big,
worry.
anxious eyes.
"It's okay.
You sighed.
Can you
Daddy
stay
will
here
go
and
find
watch
her some
Mommy?"
medicine.
After Nono nodded solemnly,
You searched through the
and
medicine
finally
box.
found hangover
You brought
pills.
a glass of water to Yao
"Get up
Xi's
and take your
side.
medicine, Yao Xi."
She hummed twice and reluctantly
Her
opened
voice
one
was
eye.
full of childish whining.
If you don't take it,
"No,
your head will kill
I
you
don't
It's
care.
bitter.
I won't
After
take
a
it."
minute. Daddy,
Even Nono
that's
couldn't
not
watch
right.
anymore.
Mommy like
The
that.
little girl sat beside Yao
and
Xi
kissed her cheek just like that.
Then she coaxed her, "Be good. Take the medicine, and
You
you
were
won't feel
stunned
bad
and
anymore."
widened
Whoa.
your eyes.
Yao Xi actually didn't
You
resist
quickly helped her
and
sit
took
up.
the chance to put the pills
Just
in her
after
mouth.
she
She
went
went
soft
soft
again
again and
Who
collapsed
said
into your
child
arms.
psychology only works
I
on
guess
kids?
it works on women too. The next day, Yao Xi
She
woke
opened
with
her
a headache
eyes
and checked her
10
phone.
in the morning. She was late.
And judging from the room's layout,
This was Xiao Fan's
she
room.
remembered drinking a bit too much
Then
during
Xiao
business
Fan
talks
had
and
taken
after
her
that,
home.
how did I end up sleeping in
Just
his room?
then,
Someone knocked
it was
on the
Aunt
door
Liu
outside.
Xiao? Are you awake?
The door opened, and Aunt Liu came in with a
Mr.
bowl.
Xiao specifically told me before he
said
left
you
this
drank too
morning.
much
He asked
last
me
night.
to cook you a bowl
It
of
should make you feel
hangover
better.
soup.
Yao Xi took it and casually asked,
Oh,
"Where is he?"
Mr. Xiao
Yao
went
Xi
to work.
lowered her head
heart
and
grew
took a
even
sip.
more
So
chaotic.
he left early in
What
the morning.
exactly
happened last night? Just then, Nono came running in.
Mommy, does your head
No.
still hurt?
No, tell Mommy.
Why did Mommy sleep in Daddy's room last night?
Nono tapped her chin with her
Last
finger.
night,
Mommy
was
drank
simple.
a lot.
When you came home, you woke Nuno
Yaoxi's
up.
heart
Then
tightened.
Daddy fed Mommy medicine, but you refused and kept saying the medicine
then?
was bitter. Then Daddy coaxed Mommy into taking it.
After that,
Mommy hugged Daddy
Yaoxi
and wouldn't
felt
let
half
go.
her heart go
She
cold.
had already started regretting
Mommy
asking
was
this
also like a
question.
little
You kept
kitten.
sniffing Daddy all over,
And
you kept saying Daddy smelled really good. Once those words came out, Yaoxi froze on the
Good
spot.
news.
Nuno was
So
there.
nothing
truly bad could have happened.
Bad news.
She seemed like
Nuno
a complete
continued
pervert,
in the
saying
purest
most
voice. She even
devastating
mimicked
words,
wiping
when
away
Daddy wanted
tears.
to leave. Mommy whimpered and cried,
Finally,
not
she
letting him
summed
go.
it up.
So we all slept here together, Daddy, Mommy, and Nuno. Yes, to her, this was just the most ordinary daily life for a child.
She still remembered
that
Mommy
every
would
time they
always
slept
sleep
together.
before.
Strange about
Daddy
that. even said Mommy was like a koala. Daddy and Mommy are still
That's
so loving.
wonderful.
At this moment, Yaoxi felt
Split
like
apart
she was
right
about
where
to.
she sat.
Nuno ran off to play.